Marine life refers to all living organisms that inhabit the oceans and seas of the Earth. From microscopic plankton drifting near the surface to massive whales roaming the open ocean, marine life represents one of the most diverse and complex systems of life on the planet. Oceans cover more than 70% of Earth's surface and contain about 97% of its water, making them the largest habitat on Earth. Because of this vastness, ocean ecosystems play a crucial role in regulating climate, producing oxygen, supporting food chains, and sustaining life both in the sea and on land. At its most basic level, marine life includes plants, animals, and microorganisms that are adapted to living in saltwater environments. These organisms are found in a wide range of conditions, from sunlit shallow coastal waters to the dark, freezing depths of the deep sea. Each of these environments forms a unique ecosystem where organisms interact with one another and with their physical surroundings. Together, these ecosystems create a delicate balance that has evolved over billions of years. Ocean ecosystems are shaped by factors such as sunlight, temperature, pressure, salinity, and nutrient availability. Sunlight is especially important because it determines where photosynthesis can occur. In the upper layer of the ocean, known as the photic zone, sunlight penetrates the water, allowing photosynthetic organisms like phytoplankton, algae, and seagrasses to produce energy. These organisms form the foundation of nearly all marine food webs. Without them, life in the ocean as we know it would not exist. Phytoplankton are microscopic plant-like organisms that float near the ocean surface. Despite their tiny size, they are among the most important organisms on Earth. They produce more than half of the planet's oxygen through photosynthesis, rivaling the contribution of all terrestrial forests combined. Phytoplankton also absorb large amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, helping regulate Earth's climate. They serve as the primary food source for zooplankton, which are small drifting animals, and this energy then moves up the food chain to fish, larger predators, and ultimately top ocean hunters like sharks and whales. Marine plants are not limited to microscopic life. Larger plants such as seagrasses, kelp, and other types of seaweed form vital ecosystems in coastal regions. Kelp forests, for example, are underwater environments dominated by large brown algae that can grow several meters tall. These forests provide shelter, food, and breeding grounds for countless marine species, including fish, invertebrates, and marine mammals. Similarly, seagrass meadows stabilize ocean sediments, improve water quality, and act as nurseries for young fish and shellfish. One of the most well-known and biologically rich marine ecosystems is the coral reef. Coral reefs are often called the rainforests of the sea because of their extraordinary biodiversity. They are built by tiny animals called coral polyps, which secrete calcium carbonate to form hard skeletons. Over thousands of years, these skeletons accumulate, creating massive reef structures. Coral reefs support about 25% of all marine species, even though they cover less than 1% of the ocean floor. Fish, crustaceans, mollusks, and many other organisms depend on reefs for food and shelter. Beyond shallow coastal areas lie the open oceans, also known as pelagic ecosystems. These vast regions are home to some of the most iconic marine animals, including tuna, dolphins, whales, and sharks. Life in the open ocean is highly adapted to constant movement, long migrations, and limited shelter. Many species rely on speed, schooling behavior, or keen senses to survive. Predators like sharks play a crucial role in maintaining balance by controlling the populations of other species, preventing any one group from overwhelming the ecosystem. As depth increases, the ocean environment changes dramatically. Below the photic zone lies the aphotic zone, where sunlight no longer reaches. In these dark waters, photosynthesis is impossible, and life relies on organic material sinking from above or on alternative energy sources. The deep sea is characterized by extreme conditions, including high pressure, low temperatures, and complete darkness. Despite this, it is home to some of the most unusual and mysterious creatures on Earth, such as anglerfish, giant squid, and bioluminescent organisms that produce their own light. Deep-sea ecosystems often depend on marine snow, a continuous shower of dead plankton, fecal matter, and organic debris that drifts down from surface waters. In some areas, however, life is supported by chemosynthesis instead of photosynthesis. This occurs near hydrothermal vents, where superheated water rich in minerals erupts from the seafloor. Bacteria use chemicals like hydrogen sulfide to produce energy, forming the base of unique ecosystems that include tube worms, clams, and specialized crustaceans. These ecosystems demonstrate that life can thrive without sunlight, expanding our understanding of where life might exist beyond Earth. Marine animals are incredibly diverse, ranging from simple organisms like sponges and jellyfish to highly complex mammals such as whales and dolphins. Fish are the most diverse group of vertebrates in the ocean, with tens of thousands of species adapted to different environments. Some fish are built for speed, others for camouflage, and some for surviving extreme pressures. Invertebrates, including mollusks, crustaceans, and echinoderms, make up the majority of marine species and play essential roles in nutrient cycling and ecosystem stability. Marine mammals are another important component of ocean ecosystems. Whales, dolphins, seals, and sea lions are warm-blooded animals that evolved from land-dwelling ancestors and returned to the sea millions of years ago. They play key roles as predators and nutrient distributors. For example, whales contribute to ocean productivity through a process known as the whale pump, where their waste products bring nutrients from deep waters to the surface, stimulating plankton growth. Ocean ecosystems are deeply interconnected with human life. Oceans provide food for billions of people, support global trade, and influence weather and climate patterns. Coastal communities rely on healthy marine ecosystems for fishing, tourism, and protection from storms. Coral reefs and mangroves, for instance, act as natural barriers that reduce the impact of waves and storm surges, protecting shorelines from erosion and flooding. Despite their importance, marine ecosystems are under serious threat from human activities. Overfishing has depleted many fish populations, disrupting food webs and damaging habitats. Pollution, particularly plastic waste, harms marine organisms through ingestion and entanglement. Climate change is one of the most significant threats, causing ocean temperatures to rise, sea levels to increase, and ocean chemistry to change. Warmer waters lead to coral bleaching, a process in which corals lose the symbiotic algae they depend on for energy, often resulting in coral death. Ocean acidification, caused by increased absorption of carbon dioxide, reduces the availability of calcium carbonate needed by corals, shellfish, and plankton to build their shells and skeletons. This threatens the foundation of marine food chains and could have far-reaching consequences for ocean life and human societies alike. Habitat destruction, such as the loss of mangroves and seagrass beds, further weakens the resilience of marine ecosystems. Understanding marine life and ocean ecosystems is essential for protecting them. Marine science helps us learn how these systems function, how species interact, and how human activities impact the oceans. Conservation efforts, including marine protected areas, sustainable fishing practices, and pollution reduction, are critical for preserving ocean health. International cooperation is especially important, as oceans do not follow political boundaries. In conclusion, marine life encompasses an extraordinary range of organisms that together form complex and interconnected ocean ecosystems. These ecosystems are fundamental to life on Earth, providing oxygen, food, climate regulation, and biodiversity. From the sunlit surface waters to the darkest depths of the ocean, marine life has adapted to thrive in nearly every environment imaginable. Protecting these ecosystems is not only about saving marine species, but also about safeguarding the future of our planet and humanity itself.